Hi, my divas. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie, and today we're doing something very, very different. If the quality of my camera is really bad, that's because I'm recording this on my MacBook, if you couldn't tell. But it's actually for the better because I haven't done my eyebrows because I lost my tweezers, and you guys really don't need to see that. It's really bad, and I'm really upset about it, but we're just gonna pretend like it's not happening at all. Apologies for being gone so long, but I've been working on a longer video, not time-wise, but it just took a long time, which will come out by the end of the month. It should be out by the 22nd, but if not, then it'll probably be in June, which is a lot later than I wanted to post it, but there's things like outside of my control, if that makes sense, which sounds crazy. So about a month ago, I was like, wouldn't it be really funny if I just went through all of my scrapped ideas from YouTube that I'm literally never ever gonna use? So I made this presentation. I made this presentation of my scrapped ideas. That was the entire idea, and I was like, yeah, it'll be great. I haven't really looked at this, I'm not gonna lie, in about a month. I looked at it before this, okay? So I know what is gonna be on here. Do I know what I said? Not really. I haven't gone back and decided I'm actually going to use these, to my knowledge anyway, so most of these are free to use. There's a section at the end where I was like, please don't steal these, but at the same time, it's on the internet, I really can't control what you do. I would appreciate if you just held off on it, and if I don't release it within a year, have at it. So if you can turn your attention, scrapped ideas by me. I got this template from Canva. Shout out Canva. They're real ones for real, except for those stupid AI features. They should get rid of those. In my next video, you guys are gonna hear me complain about AI the entire time, so I can't go into it today. I'm saving you, you're welcome, but just know I hate it and everything about it. Apparently I have 14 ideas. I don't know if that number's correct. Once again, I made this a month ago. Also, that's my Instagram if you want to go follow my Instagram. Also, this is a photo that I took that I posted on my Instagram, and I looked kind of diva. And my lip combo did not blend until afterwards, which was really rude. The gist of this presentation is to prove to you that I think about things all the time. I think I probably come up with a new YouTube video idea every single day. Many of them don't see the light of day. So this section is called Never Happening. If you can believe it, I don't plan on doing these ones. And you may take these at your own risk, by all means. I won't come after you. First one we have is Freya Sky's EP. Number one, amazing EP. Wish she put it on CD. If anyone from Freya Sky's team sees this, please send me a CD. I don't care if you have to burn it specifically just for me, but I would really like a CD. I'm convinced she's gonna be the next Olivia Rodrigo, Taylor Swift. She's gonna be the next pop girl. And that was one of my predictions for this year. I'm pretty sure Silent Treatment was on the charts or something. So I was kind of close. I really like this EP, hence what I was gonna talk about in the video that I was gonna make for this. The only problem with this video is that I couldn't figure out how I wanted to do it. I'm not a music review channel. I don't know anything. So what would I really be providing except for my opinion, which I do all the time anyway, but I just couldn't find a spin on it, truly, that made sense to me. And that goes for any other albums or EPs that I wanted to talk about, because truly, what would I say? I don't know. I really want to. If I figure it out, then by all means, it's gonna happen. But as of right now, it's not happening. The next one we have is expertly titled Camp Rock and Company. So basically what this was supposed to be was all the Camp Rock movies, and there's DS games that I could have played on my iPad. It would have been my Jonas video. And then there's the third one coming out, and it looks horrible. I mostly want to talk about the Jonas Brothers because they're in it, but I'm kind of beefing with the Jonas Brothers right now. And then last but not least, I'm very lazy and I don't want to do it. So that is a common thread that you'll see throughout all of this, is that I am lazy. Next we have our Diva Kim Possible. I was gonna do similar to the Jonas video, if you can believe it. Talk about the show, talk about the movie, and the horrible live action one. Someone else could probably do it, and they could probably do it a lot better than me. This is my mission to someone. If any of my subscribers are actually creators on YouTube, feel free. Go watch the show, go watch the movie, and the live action one that's horrible, and make a video talking about them all. Next, we have the Padme book series by E.K. Johnson, I think. And the problem is this: I don't read. I don't like reading, so I don't know how that video would even happen. This next one, expertly titled Gatekeeping, and the one bullet point. I don't know what this means. I had thoughts written down too, but I didn't know what I was talking about. It doesn't make any sense. I'm pretty sure I decided that I was what if I just talked about just the concept of gatekeeping, why people do it and all of that. What would I have added to that conversation? I don't know. This is literally beyond my level of comprehension. I'll never know. And the gag is that we'll never ever know. Next, we have Star Wars. I think I was going to talk about the movies. I actually don't remember exactly what this was supposed to be about. It might have been about the Clone Wars, the show. We'll never know. We'll literally never know because it's never being made, and also I don't think I wrote anything down for it. My main problem is that I didn't want to get anything wrong because people in the Star Wars fandom are kind of mean about that. I might go as far to say that they're maybe worse than Marvel fans when you get things wrong. I've literally been in both. I was in Marvel for way longer though. I feel I was part of the people in Marvel who's oh my god, you got that wrong. You're so stupid. I just didn't want to do it, quite frankly. I actually just didn't want to do it. That's so much work. What in the world Oh, I don't remember doing this. As seen by the title, all the Star Wars themed episodes of TV, I was going to go through shows that I know of, if that makes sense, and list all the episodes that are like themed around Star Wars or they're like ripping off Star Wars. And this was the list I came up with. And I'm sure someone's actually already done this before, and like props to you. I bet you they didn't get some of these. Like Bubble Guppies. I don't remember why I know that information. That's beyond me. I don't know. But clearly I didn't get very far in this. And some of these are like official. Like the Phineas and Ferb Star Wars special is like an actual thing with Star Wars. So I'm not really sure if that counts, but I was counting it anyway because I like Phineas and Ferb. The next one we have, oh my fucking god, not this bitch again. Okay, The Last Man. Real viewers of the channel have seen this guy before. So this is a movie starring Hayden Christensen. If you don't know Hayden Christensen, he plays Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars. I did a video where I watched every single movie that he'd been in. It's a great video. Actually, like, I don't like watching my own videos. Once it's uploaded onto youtube.com, number one, I forget everything I've already said in the video. I don't remember a single thing I said. And then number two, I instantly think it's the worst video I've ever made, and I'm like, I can't watch it. I rewatched it recently, and it's actually not horrible. Would I have changed some things about it now? Absolutely. I think that's just normal. I would actually recommend it. That is a video of mine I would recommend to someone because it's not horrible. For context, I have not seen my Forever in Your Mind video, like probably since I uploaded it. I don't even want to know what's going on in there. Every so often I'll see that it's getting views and I'm like, holy shit, I feel so bad for these people. Rant aside, The Last Man. I rated this last on the bottom because it was the worst movie out of the movies I had to watch. Since that video, I guess like it was just like sitting in my subconscious being like, you know, maybe this is actually the worst movie I had ever seen. So I wrote a script for this. On a plane ride, I wrote an entire script about how much I fucking hated this movie. And, you know, that's great and all, but then I didn't have time to film it. So then, like, a month went by, and I was like, you know what? I actually don't care anymore. It's actually not that deep, and I literally don't care. Is it still the worst movie I've ever seen? Yeah. It's still a horrible movie. The closest to what I felt is what I said in the Hayden Christensen video anyway. It was basically just an expanded version of that. Next, we have this thing that is titled podcasts. The thesis of the video was that podcasts are ruining YouTube. And I was basically going to go on a whole rant about like old YouTube was better because it was more authentic. Think like old Smosh and stuff. I was going to use that as an example. People were just kind of doing shit for the fun of it. And then I was going to be like, now we have fucking Mr. Beast, who I hate. Jacksepticeye, when he was like, yeah, Mr. Beast ruined YouTube and everyone got on his ass, but he was like completely correct. And like, I don't think all podcasts are evil. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like the people who just like sit in a room and they talk about nothing for an hour, which don't say that's what me and my sister do, because it's true. That is what we do. But sometimes we're funny, so it's okay. But I've seen podcasts where they just like sit there and talk about literally nothing and they don't make jokes. They just like talk. It's so boring. It's so boring. I'm like, who is this for? It's to make money. And that's so annoying to me. I hate that. I think that creators should get paid. Like, you know, like the paid creators, fine by me. That is not a problem. That is not what I'm complaining about. I'm complaining about like corporations and shit. Celebrities. I think that was supposed to be like celebrities are now on YouTube all the time and it really annoys me. I think it was like Vogue, Architectural Digest and things like that. You guys know what I mean. You guys are smart. Oh yeah, and Five Sauce, if you guys don't know, 5 Seconds Summer band. They were in a Mr. Beast video and I really hated that. I was really upset by that, but I also am not surprised that 4 30-year-old men went on Mr. Beast willingly. That just sounds like something they do. I also don't really like them right now. I'm beefing with them. And then I'm also going to take this time to say that I love Smosh. We've entered a new section. This is the potential comeback section. This is like things that are shelved and the odds of me doing them are like really low, but like they might happen. I'm asking you to leave these alone for the next year. But if I don't release it within the year, have at it, bro. Because if it's not happening in a year, then it's not happening ever. First, we have Paw Patrol. This might look confusing on the surface, and it's just as confusing if you go in deeper. I think I came up with this idea last year. Basically, I have a TV, okay? And for the longest time, our Sling subscription, which if you guys don't know what Sling is, it's like cable, but it's an app instead, didn't have any other channels except for like Disney Channel and Nick Jr. And those were the ones I remember like for sure we had. Because of this, when they were playing something bad on Disney Channel, I didn't want to watch it anymore. So I'd be like, okay, I guess I'll change channels. And then Nick Jr. would be on. Hence, Paw Patrol. They play a lot of that if you can believe it. Basically, there's a lot of iterations of Paw Patrol. I think it's like 14, but there might be 15 now. Basically, they like revamp the show every so often. And I wanted to go through all of them and be like, hey, this is really weird. Because some of them are really weird. Like, it's objectively kind of crazy because it undermines the core principles of Paw Patrol. It's very interesting. And it's all because of capitalism, so they can sell more toys. And we all knew this at the end of the day. Like, it's not a big reveal. The only reason this video is not with us today is I got bored and didn't want to finish it. And my sister is actually really upset because she really wants me to do it. Sorry in advance, Natalie. Next, we have the MCU. Like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I was going to do every single movie, explain the plot. Not like verbatim, because that's boring. Like, my way of explaining things. And talk about them in conjunction to each other. I think I was only going to do up to like Endgame because the only movie I've seen outside of Endgame is Spider-Man No Way Home. I might have tacked that one on at the end. If I truly had nothing to do, and I had all the time in the world, then I probably would do this, but I don't want to. And someone else has probably done it, and they could probably do it more correct than I would. I would do it more funny. Next, we have Invisible Sister, which is a Disney Channel original movie. The only reason it's like shelved here is because I might do a decom series where I talk about every single decom individually. And then I was gonna do like my top 10 at the end. But at the end of the day, I'm not really sure like if I really want to do that, because then I would have to talk about every single decom. Unless I like find out exactly what I want to do. Because if I just like sit there and I'm like, oh my god, so this is what happens in this movie. That's so boring. Nobody wants to watch that. I mean, some people might, but like I don't. I just need to workshop my idea a little bit. But once I do, this might come to fruition. And you guys might see my commentary on Invisible Sister. It's not a great movie, in case you guys were wondering. It's not fantastic. It's also not like horrible. It's like in that weird middle era of Disney Channel that's like things just didn't make any sense. They didn't really know what to do, I don't think. Next, we have Hannah Montana, the diva herself. Basically, it was going to be just like a full rendition of the show. I explained the plot of each episode, very Key and Carlisle-esque. It's just a lot, you know, like there's a lot of show, there's 4 seasons, and then there's a movie, the best movie ever made. I might, if I got like really into it, and like if I watched all the show and felt really inspired. So in a year's time, if it's not on my channel, feel free to take it. Oh, I believe this is our last one. This one, expertly titled My Stupid Swellview Video. If you don't know what that means, I'm sorry that I have to explain it to you. Basically, Swellview is a town in the show Henry Danger, which we all know I was like really obsessed with as a kid. We don't need to elaborate on this any further. Anyway, my sister made a video recapping the entire show. It's like 3.5 hours long. Through that process, I heard about everything that was going on because we talk all the time, if you can believe it. And I was like, you know, like where the hell is it? And so I go online. I'm like, there's bound to be an answer somewhere. Gag it, there's no answer somewhere. And I was like, okay, interesting. I could be the one to find the answer. And so then I was like, you know, like I just have to watch the show again. So I rewatched the entire show again. But the worst of all is Danger Force. I fucking hate that show. I haven't completed it because I literally can't. It feels like a punishment watching that show. It's so bad. And I can't figure out exactly what the problem is. It's just like it's not good. And so I couldn't finish it. Therefore, I couldn't figure out all of the things I needed to figure out because I refused to watch the show. As you can see, I had 5,500 words in my script with just information. Maybe if I was like being held hostage and they were like, you have to watch Danger Force and then you can leave, then I would do it. So then I could make the video, hence why it's in here. But at the end of the day, I really don't want to. And if someone can just like ask someone from the show where the hell it is and then just relay that information to me, that would be really great because then I don't have to think about it anymore and I don't have to make this stupid video. I can tell you right now, it's not in California. It's really not. I think I had like 5 pieces of evidence being like, it's not in California. So many people will try and tell you it's California and you're like, you're wrong. And I'm pretty sure it's in Oklahoma. And I'm really not happy with that answer. It's like just not correct at all, but it's like somewhere around there. We don't know. We'll never know because I'm never gonna make the damn video. Apologies to anybody who saw this idea and was like, finally someone's gonna solve it. No, I'm not gonna solve it. But you know who should? Cooper Barnes. I follow him on Instagram and he's active every day. And that's the end for now. I'm sure I'll have more. And you know what? Like I might be really generous and give them to the YouTube community once again. I have a lot of ideas written down actually right now that I'm pretty sure I won't use half of. So expect another one of these, maybe in a year's time. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this format, then you're really lucky because I plan on doing this format a lot more. Lately, my eye has been twitching really badly, like uncontrollably, and I think it's because of how often I'm on my screen, but I also have to use my computer every day. So there's not much I can do about that. Just letting you guys know the plights of Maddie. Check by the 22nd. There should be a new video. If not, check the 2nd of May, which is like a week later. I have a lot planned this summer and I have a lot more free time. So trust me, there will be videos probably twice a month. I don't know what happens to my life. Like truly, like I'm like on top of things and then suddenly I'm not. It's really interesting. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. I know the subscriber is like low-key kind of dead. That's from what I hear, that it's like not really important anymore. We need to use the subscribe button. It's there for a reason. They didn't take it away, so that must mean that it's still somewhat useful. That's all from me today though. Bye-bye.